Change starts with you saying, I'm worth it. So, welcome to my page. I'm Macy, and today we're going to talk about how you can make those changes. And it simply starts with the mindset of you are worth the change. Something needs to change. Maybe you're there, maybe you're not there, maybe you're kind of, I want to dip my toes and see if I'm there. Let me tell you, if you want to make true change, you have to change your mindset that you are worth the change, and you have to dig deep. Why do you want to change? Is it you're sick and tired of not being able to keep up with your kids? Is it you're sick and tired of getting out of breath walking up the stairs? I'm saying that because they're right behind me. Whatever it may be, chasing toddlers is not for the faint of heart. And so, that being said, if you want to run with your kids or even just start walking with your kids, that is a start. And we all start somewhere. It can be ugly. It most of the time is, because if we're unfamiliar with it, uncomfortable with it, stop worrying about what other people are going to think, what they might be saying. Who flippin' cares? What cares is you're taking the steps that you need to take to make the changes that you want to make. So if you don't know where to begin, ask somebody that you trust for help. Man, it could be easier, honestly, going to a stranger. Maybe you're following my page and you want to get started losing the baby weight, or just simply getting healthy and getting back into shape again, postpartum. Hi, comment below. I would love to be that spark that you need. Maybe it's just simply watching my videos or some other influencers' videos, and it just like lights something up within you, and you're like, I can do that. If she's doing that, I can do that. And here's the truth. If somebody else is doing it, you can definitely do it. Like, we're not paving a new path. Somebody's done it, so why not jump aboard and do it yourself? It's pretty cool. And small wins, honestly, like, celebrate those. I used to be so bad about, like, if I completed a 5K or whatever it may have been, any type of race. Actually, let's just talk about when I was trying to qualify for Boston. So I ran Toledo, Ohio. Woo! Toledo, I'm sorry if you're from Toledo. Most boring town I think I've ever been to, for a marathon anyway. But anyway, yeah, so Toledo, Ohio was my qualifying race for Boston. It was April of 21, so post-COVID, and I was super nervous. So prior to that, I was training. I was definitely overtraining. That is a thing. And like, was not following the 80-20 rule. That's a subject for another day. But anyway, overtraining, whatever. Contracted COVID. It messed with my pace and like how I felt and stuff, whatever. So anyway, all that aside, I trained, I made it to Toledo, I ran my race, and the best piece of advice I got that day was from one of the pacers in my 8-minute per mile group. 3 hours and 30 minutes is what I had to beat to qualify for Boston. And so I was running, and we were in the last 6 miles, and I was just feeling it, and I really wanted to quit, and part of me started to like fade back, and she looked at me, bless you, I hope you see this, I don't remember your name, but you literally saved me that day, and you lit something within me when you spoke the words, you didn't come this far to quit now. And I dug deeper, and she helped me get through that hump. It might have been in the last 4 miles, I don't even remember, but those words were exactly what I needed. Like, I just got the chills talking about them, to get through that. And you guys can see the pictures behind me. That's me crossing the finish line in Toledo, Ohio, in the stadium. And like, I beat my time. So it was 3 hours, 28 minutes and 45 seconds. I needed 3 hours and 30 minutes. I crossed that finish line and I got my BQ, but I instantly, instead of celebrating, went into, oh my gosh, it's not going to be fast enough. I'm going to have to do this all over again. Like, I just started beating myself up and spiraling downwards. So I totally get that. Like, it's so easy to get trapped in that, but I had to stop myself, and I just had to celebrate. I did it. Like, my goal was to beat 3 hours and 30 minutes and get a BQ, and I did that. But I let self-sabotage sabotaged me in that moment. Turns out, hindsight's 2020, like it was fast enough. They didn't have a lot of people submit. So everybody that submitted that year got in. So, woo, I got to run Boston 2022 and it was amazing. But I didn't get to celebrate that moment when I qualified. And that just breaks my heart now because I've done a lot more work to get to where I am. So it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's not, I mean, it's going to take, we're in 2026. Like we're talking 4 years, 5 years after that moment. And I still can catch myself like downsliding in those happy moments or what should be happy moments. So if you're there, don't beat yourself up. Just keep showing up consistently and doing the work over and over and over again. You have a bad day, you forget to celebrate a moment, crap hits the fan because hello, if you have toddlers like I do, it happens all the time. I did not get up this morning and work out. I took it easy this morning. And then I was kind of mad at myself because I didn't run on my treadmill. And anyway, so here I am sitting in my gym, dragging my feet and gonna run on my treadmill. But anyway, I'm gonna get it done. I could sit here and let that ruin my whole day, but I'm turning it around. So moral of my story is change starts with you, and you have to make the decision that you are worth it. If you don't think you're worth it, I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna keep starting over and over and over again. So change that mindset if you need to. Like listen to podcasts, listen to, maybe it's worship music for you. It sure is for me some days. Like I need that in my life. It just brings life into my soul and it's fresh air. Like even just getting out, like when you don't feel like it, especially in the early days, or like after restless nights of sleep with the littles, like even if it's just getting out the door and like telling yourself, I just need to walk for 5 or 10 minutes. Like some days I'll do that and then it turns into some of my best runs. So you got this, mama. I hope that this was encouragement for you. Maybe if it was, share it with a friend, like and subscribe my page. I'll be back for more. But I just want to leave you with this. You are worth it. You are worth fighting for that small piece of you. Your kids will thank you. You will thank you. When you feel happier and healthier because you're investing in yourself, that is going to carry over into your family, and your family's going to be happier because as moms, we set the tone of our homes. And so if you're showing up groggy and grumpy, like your kids are going to pick up on that. And it's probably more chaotic and maybe you're short with them or whatever, and you don't want to do that. Like start investing in yourself. Pray for patience and guidance from the Lord, but like really just hone in on getting those 5 or 10 minutes, especially in the start of it. Like it doesn't have to be an hour. Let's be realistic. Like draw it in. If you're not working out at all, aim for 5 to 10 minutes a day of just walking or lifting weights, push-ups, whatever it may be. And just keep fighting for that little bit of time. Like if you find yourself on your phone, I know I said I was wrapping this up, but here I go again. Welcome to my life. And just really hone in. Like if you find yourself picking up your phone to get on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be, like put that down and say, no, I'm committing to 5 minutes of movement, 10 minutes of movement, whatever it may be. Find an audiobook, a podcast that you really like to listen to. Maybe it's your worship time. I know plenty of friends that they get up and they walk in the morning and they're praying and they're worshiping Jesus, and like that is their go-to right away in the morning, and that's how they start their days. That's totally cool. For me, I love to open my Bible with a cup of coffee and sit in my chair if I'm not getting out the door for a run right away in the morning or hitting the gym for weights. So it just kind of depends on the morning for me, and what our days look like. But anyway, find structure and what works for you. Be flexible. Don't think that you have to do this extended, like 45 to an hour session at the gym. Do what works for you. And some days it may be you are setting out to run longer and it just doesn't work out. It is what it is. So you got this. You're worth it. I'm cheering you on.